Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. How's it going, guys? Today we're going to do a reading for all you guys born in the year of the horse. So welcome back, all my horsey people. Let's give this a shuffle up. Let's see how things are going, and let's see how your week has been. Let's stop there. Let's go one from the bottom, one from the middle, one from the top. What have we got? A white, black, white. Okay, let's give them a flip and see what we have. We've got that white dog, which is a good card for you horse people, because that white dog is a compatible member of your infinity triangle. So that is a good start. You have a quite I don't want to say kindred spirit going on, but you know, it's a good compatibility to be having with the dog and the horse. They get on very well. Right now, you've got a practical outlook. This is good. This is good. You've come to understand how things work. You've settled in to something. You've settled in, and it's given you this new sense of independence. Now that you're not new anymore, you're kind of being left alone. You're trusted. You're capable. People see that you are capable. This could be something to do with work. This could be something to do with career, jobs, things like this. You know, definitely goal orientated, and I think that you've had some achievements which have definitely elevated your position in some respect. I think that your approach should definitely be more of a logical one and move with fairness. Have fairness and equality in mind here. Try not to do everything yourself. Try not to put too much on other people. Try and maintain a balance. Whether this be in love, friendship, or indeed business or work or whatever, the achievements that you've accomplished and the things that you've done, these things have enabled you to get to this position where you are at, and it is because of your outlook and attitude towards that. So this is good things. This is good things. There's a solid foundation here, a solid foundation for you to progress and to move forward from. Respect is key. Respect is key right now. You need to have respect for other people, respect for individuals, respect for yourself, respect for what is going on around you and the roles that other people have to play. Make sure that you are respecting other people's space and those that are in your company, which I believe you will, because you're a horse. So I think that you're very capable of giving people breathing room when needed. I think right now there's a lot of, as I say, push to protect that self-sufficiency and independence. You're very much wanting to be seen in that light. You got the rooster jumping in there as that constructive criticism card. It's an amicable relationship between the rooster and the horse. It's not too strained. I just think really it's a case of who's boss here, and that's where you're at. Like with a new job or settling into a job, it all comes down to who's giving the orders, to how you're feeling about it and how you respond to it and how it makes you feel. You don't want somebody taking command of you if they're not capable, or directing you if they're not, you know, in a strategic place to do so. Otherwise, you're just going to be following somebody off a cliff, and you're not going to want to do that. Absolutely not. Try not to get argumentative though, and I think there's arguments here. There's definitely conflict or agitation, frustration ahead, but I think it does come down to that lack of equality, the lack of fairness that I previously just spoke about. You know, you've got to remember that there has to be respect here for other people, and that includes, you know, that equality of who's actually doing what and who's pulling their weight. You need to have people that pull their weight. It can't all be put on everything else, because as a horse, you are like a work mule, and you'll just have it put on you and put it on you until you snap. And then when you snap and lose your temper, everybody's getting kicked. So it's better to nip that in the bud now and push for a balance of whatever it is in the workplace or within the relationship. Don't follow that kind of negative, I suppose, the negative road of thinking that losing your temper and getting frustrated is actually going to get you results here either. Shouting louder isn't going to make somebody hear you if they can't understand a word you're saying. It'd be like shouting English at a French person that doesn't speak the language. You can keep raising your voice and keep speaking louder, but that French person is still going to stand there and be like, Je ne comprends pas le anglais, je suis en français. And you're going to be there just raising your voice like, this is what I want you to know. And they're like, Je ne comprends pas. Yeah, raising your voice and getting frustrated and agitated is not the way forward here. You need to take different approaches. Like I say, be more strategic and more tactical here. And I think you're going to look for that in a boss to be tactical and strategic, or to maybe not even a boss, a more sort of somebody that's on par with you, or somebody that may be more dominating than you in the situation that you are in. But you're not going to let them be that authoritative figure if they're leading you astray or leading you down unknown paths to doom and gloom. But instead of shouting and screaming about it, try and come up with some way to tackle that and nip it in the bud before it happens. Prevention is better than cure. We've got a catalyst card jumping in there as well, which is that goat, the sheep there. Again, I mean, the sheep and the horse aren't a massively big clashing sort of relationship. They do tend to get on quite well. It is about direction. It is about the confidence here. It is about the sort of many talents that you do possess right now. It's not time to show off, but it's definitely time for you to be like, this is why I am who I am. Especially if like you've gone from this time of settling in, like let's just say for example in a new job, you come in, you're settled in, you're the new guy or gal, people don't know who you are, they don't know what you're capable of. You then start to work through that and show and prove yourself in an independent way. It kind of impresses people. People were like, okay, yeah, this person is very capable. And you're going to slowly or relatively quickly, depending on your perspective, in some shape or form, you are going to come to realize that you are doing a good job. And if the people around you or the people that are in authoritative positions aren't doing a good enough job or aren't steering you in the direction to maintain that kind of balance and work ethic, then there's going to be issues for you. And that's where you need to hold your temper a little bit and try and handle this in a more diplomatic way. That sheep is a catalyst card, and if you want to know more about the catalyst cards, we're going to be doing readings on those in the future, and that affinity triangle, so hit that subscribe button if you are interested. I do think right now it's a time to I guess don't be too indulgent, but take time to reward yourself for all the good stuff that you have done. Compliment yourself, give yourself a pat on the back. This is a time for you to, I guess, rise up to the challenge, but win or lose, take it on the chin as at least I showed up, at least I've contributed, at least I gave it a go. I think right now it's your time to provide the leadership here. It's your time to basically push forward, and successful business can result from this. Successful progression, resolution, things can come from this. There's a good foundation in place. This is a good week for you to just keep pushing on through whatever it is that you are sort of taking on, whether it be at work, whether it be in a relationship, wherever this struggle for, I don't know, not dominance, but that kind of, if you're doing a better job than somebody else, or you feel like the balance is off, there isn't equality, this is definitely the time to make those changes and make your voice be heard. And we'll find out next week how you get on as we return on Thursday next week for a reading for the horses again. We will be back later on this evening for a reading for all the sheep people, so we will catch up with them later. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.